Dr. Amuda from School of Management, Sastra University. I welcome you to the session Inventory Control. Demand dependency is an important consideration in choosing between the reactive and planning. Demand dependency is the degree to which the demand for certain item is associated with the demand of another item. With independent demand, the demand of one item is unrelated to the demand for others. In a dependent situation, the demand of one item will definitely influence the demand for the other items also. Take for example, if the demand for the end product or a final product is known, then the demand for the subcomponents can be easily predicted. So the demand of the end product will influence the demand for the subcomponents. Dependency may occur when one item demand is derived from the second item, vertical dependency, or when one item relates in another manner to the second item, that is the horizontal dependency. Only independent demand needs forecasting. Dependent demand can be derived from the independent demand to which it is linked. The industry used reactive inventory control systems such as the order quantity, reorder point system as the mainstay, ignoring the distinction between dependent and independent demands. More recently, the inventory planning systems such as MRP are more beneficial than reactive systems for dependent demand items. We do not need huge safety stocks for dependent demand items because we know exactly how many will be needed. Furthermore, we have to accumulate excessive cycle stocks of dependent demand items in advance. The MRP system, the Material Requirement Planning, uses accurate information about the components. Information on stocks is required by the production department so that they can schedule the workloads, decide on the number of shifts for the workmen and the machine usage rates. Information on finished goods is required by marketing department to enable them to decide whether customers' requirements can be fully met or not. So inventory is a stock of physical goods held at a specific location at a specific time. Each distinct item in the inventory at a location is termed as stock keeping units, and each skill has a number of units in the stock. Each location is considered to be the stock points. Inventory is defined as the sum of raw materials, fuels, lubricants, spare parts, maintenance consumables, semi-processed materials and finished goods at any given point of time. Since these resources are idle when kept in stores, inventory is defined as a resource of any kind having an economic value. Inventory control or stock control is regulating and maximizing company's warehouse inventory by the activity of checking its stock. It is based on scientific methodical practice of verifying the inventory and focusing on associated facts of the inventory management, such as forecasting within the organization to meet the demands placed upon that business. The goal being to generate the maximum profit from the least amount of investment without compromising the satisfaction of the customers. Inventory control system is a system by which the material of right quantity, quality is made available to the consumers at the right time for the given production level of activity, maintenance or repairs with a minimum of investment. Inventory management is a process of efficiently overseeing the constant flow of material into or out of an existing inventory. This process usually involves controlling of materials received to prevent the inventory from beginning too high or dwindling to the levels that could put the operation of the company into jeopardy. A competent inventory management also seeks to control the cost associated with the inventory, both from the perspective of the total value of the goods included and the tax burden generated by the cumulative value of the inventory. So this inventory control differs from the inventory management, though they seem to be similar, though we use it as interchangeable facts. But these two terms differ with the different aspects of optimization of inventory. But these two facts deal with the amount of stock to be ordered. So the optimization of inventory may be different from these two different angles, but the amount of stock to be ordered is said to be a common motive. Inventory control is the process of managing the stock once it arrives at a warehouse, store or any other storage location, planning for the sales and the stockouts, optimizing the inventory for the maximum benefit and preventing the piling up of the dead stock. But inventory control is a managerial procedure for implementing an inventory policy. The accountability aspect of the control takes the stock of material held at a location and tracks any additions and deletions. Inventory control defines how often the levels of inventories are to be reviewed to determine when to order and how much to order. Accountability and tracking can be performed on a manual way or in a computerized method. Inventory management involves tracking of inventory throughout the supply chain from sourcing to the order fulfillment. It is a broader term that covers how to obtain, how to store and how to earn from the raw materials and finished goods. Inventory management is the process of ensuring the safe and the efficient storage and control of stock, including the managing the demand of the movement of the materials within the organization.